Okay, hey, what's up guys? It's me, Ali, Alicia, whatever you guys call me. Welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday, February 27th. So I did start recording a vlog to edit and upload today, but okay, one of the cats, I have my camera set up on the cat tree. One of the cats is jumping off of it, so it's shaking. But anyway, so a couple of days ago, was it 2 videos ago, I uploaded a video about my toxic relationship with food. And I don't know, I felt like just talking about that a little bit more. So I guess trigger warning if you don't like talking about ED, food, issues like that, please feel free to skip this video. So I don't even know where to begin. I guess I want to start with like where I think it all started. So I grew up in an Asian household. I'm Japanese, Okinawan. And I would go to my great-grandma's house every weekend growing up, and it was even at home. So like we would have these Saturday family dinners and everything, and in our Asian household specifically, we'd have a lot of rice, and also there's this big thing around like don't waste food, don't waste food, don't waste food, because 2 generations ago they really didn't have much like compared to what we had then when I was growing up and everything. So anyways, we'd have these big family dinners every weekend, and I don't even know how to explain it. Like I do know how to explain it, it's just I don't know. So anyways, we'd have these really big family dinners and everything, and it would be like rice, noodles, lots of starches, and just like stuff with sugars and everything like that. And that wasn't even the problem. The whole issue of like where I think everything started, it was always just like don't waste food, don't waste food. Someone in my family would always be like, don't leave a single grain of rice on your plate, like make sure you eat everything, take what you can eat. But then at the same time, if you only took what you thought you could eat, they'd always be like, why are you taking so little? Eat more, eat more, eat more. And like, you know, at that point it was still like kind of an okay relationship with food and everything, but that created these eating habits of overeating, eating till you feel like super stuffed and everything like that. I would always eat till I was uncomfortable, and for the longest time I chalked it up to like, oh, I grew around with boys eat so much, so like that's why I'm eating so much and everything. But that's actually like, it was just an excuse for many years. And then also like eating at home with my family, we would always eat comfort meals. We would have curries, we'd have chilies, spaghetti, pizza and Simon nights, and all of this stuff, which like they're okay foods, but it's just like there's a lot of starch, carbohydrates, and like not really balanced meals and everything like that. And yeah, so sorry, watching my cat watching an ant. But anyways, when I was about like in 5th grade, I remember, well, actually it wasn't even in 5th grade, it was all through elementary school. On those Saturday dinners too, it would also be like, sit up straight, suck your stomach in, you don't want to be chubby. My nickname was Chubs. And that really affected my mental health at that time, but I didn't realize it, like being called chubby and like chunky and this and that or whatever, like stand up straight, suck in your stomach, you don't want to have a big stomach, this or that. And I think around middle school and high school I started to like not care in the sense that I started just eating whatever the heck I wanted. But then in high school too, I also started restricting. I would go days without eating, without sleeping, and this and that. And you know, it's just really hard to talk about all of this, so I feel like I'm all over the place. Maybe one day I'll have like concise thoughts about like all of this, but I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to explain where like this toxic relationship with food has come from. In high school, like you're already going through puberty and all of that and all the bodily changes, and like you start comparing yourself to other people. And I was maybe a little bit bigger than other girls in my class, but I really wasn't like big or fat or overweight or anything. It was after, so maybe like So when I was 15, I dropped 20 pounds because I got really sick. I got diagnosed with cancer and everything. I had emergency surgery, lost a bunch of weight because I couldn't eat normally anymore. But then after that, after I graduated high school, so like from the age of 18 till now, it's been like restrict, binge, restrict, binge, restrict, binge, restrict, binge. And I never figured out how to like really get past that. I've tried so many diets over the years. I went vegan in high school. Outside of high school, I went vegan again. I went vegetarian. My recent thing is trying carnivore. This year, I've just been really trying to just exercise, get my body moving more. Because during the pandemic, people either got really, really fit or people gained weight, like me. And I don't know, I've just always had this like toxic relationship with food. Sometimes I don't give a damn what anyone else says, and other times I claim like, oh, I'm just listening to my body and giving my body what it wants. But then like I'm eating desserts every night. I'm eating Panda Express, I'm eating takeout, I'm eating this and that. And you know, it's just, I wasn't properly taught how to eat balanced meals. Like, yes, we had salads and greens and veggies growing up and like that and everything. But Callie, don't lick that. She's licking up where Kiki puked earlier. John wiped it, but Callie, no, don't lick that. That's gross. I should take that outside. But yeah, so like I wasn't, like when I would go to the pediatrician and everything, it'd be like, oh yeah, you can't eat any more rice in the size of your fist. You should be eating this amount of vegetables. But it's just like being told that once or twice a year, it really didn't help. And like when I was 120 pounds, I think I was like in my freshman year of high school. I think I was 120 pounds. My pediatrician said, you are overweight, you're obese. And at 120 pounds and at like 5'3" even if it's like clinical thing, obese, I really wasn't. I personally think as an adult that I was at a healthy weight for like my height and my age and everything. And I think that was the last straw that like completely broke my relationship with food completely, was when my own pediatrician told me that I was overweight. And I really wish that there was like, I don't know, another way to go about it instead of just straight up telling this like 14-year-old you're overweight, you're fat, or whatever. And yeah, I think at that point in my life that just completely like ruined my relationship with food, absolutely. Another thing that I used to do is like, I used to get scans. So for a while I was getting MRI scans every month and every 3 months and every 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, etc. And every time I had like a big scan, or like I had a blood draw, or I had an oncology appointment, I rewarded myself with food. And I really shouldn't have done that. And my family encouraged it. And like, so my thing is, I used to get Panda Express every single time I had anything to do with my oncology, with my cancer and everything like that. So that, I'm just saying, that's a lot of junk food and a lot of calories and everything. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this video, but I guess I want people to know that if you're having any kind of issues with like food and everything, I highly recommend seeing a therapist. I tried to go in to see a nutritionist, a dietitian, but they kept saying that my insurance wasn't going to cover it. But if you have access to do something like that, I recommend it, because they can teach you how to eat properly. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I'm trying to find my happy balance between carbs, sugars, fats, and everything. And what might work for someone else, or what is good for someone else, might not be good for you. So like, I know some people that can eat carbs all day and they don't gain a single pound. I know some people that don't eat any carbs and they still gain weight and everything. So everybody is different, every body is different. I guess my whole point is that like, you should do what makes you happy. If you need help with figuring out what works for you, if you're able to, go to the doctors to figure that out, like the dietitian or nutritionist. But eat things that you want to eat. Like, don't restrict yourself eat in moderation. And that's like what I keep trying to tell myself, but I have such bad eating habits that I don't know how to eat in moderation, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. And one of these days, hopefully I will figure it out, but I don't know. I think I'm in like an okay place right now. I haven't gained any weight, but I haven't lost any more weight. I try to exercise like four times a week. And I'm just trying to not restrict, but just limit my desserts. I am a huge sweet tooth person, and I always have been ever since I was little. It's really bad, but like in elementary school, so like there was these mints. They had 2 arrows on them. I don't know what it was called, but they had like, it was in these like little plastic containers with like a blue cover or something. I used to fill that with sugar, you guys, and that is not healthy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love nerds. I love rock candy, because you know rock candy is made just of sugar and everything. I love sweet tarts. I love chocolates. I love cakes. I love pies. I love my desserts. I love ice cream. I love coffee ice cream. I love my sugary drinks. I love sodas. So it's been a huge change for me trying to not have those as often. But right now I'm not in a place where like I said, I'm not in a place where I feel like that, not that I feel, but like that I feel like, words aren't working, that I feel like I have to restrict. I'm trying my best to listen to my body, to get in tune with my body, eat in moderation. I try to drink a lot more water than I used to, and yeah. Anyways, I feel like I've just been rambling, but if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. This video was like all over the place. I've been talking for 12 minutes about like basically nothing. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to go into a little bit more detail of like why I said I have a toxic relationship with food. I really do. I'm a huge foodie, but I also have my issues with food. But anyways, as I said, eat in moderation. I don't know how to eat in moderation, so maybe we can figure out that together. If you don't know how, see a dietitian and nutritionist. Go see a therapist. Therapy is so important. I need to go find a new therapist because my therapist closed down her practice February 1st. But I don't have money to see a therapist too right now, so I'm taking a break from therapy till I can afford it again. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more of my videos in the future. And I'll see you guys again soon for another vlog. Please, please, please. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Okay, bye!